What's up, guys? How you doing? My name's TB, and something I wanted to talk about really quick, it's not going to be a long video by any means, is Bakugo versus Midoriya. Now, let me preface this by saying that I have not read the manga past the point where the anime is right now, but ever since episode 59, which came out today is Saturday, it looks like Bakugo and Midoriya might fight soon. I have no idea if it's gonna happen or not. This is just my guess, and I want to talk about how I feel what's gonna happen if they do actually fight. It looks like Bakugo wants to learn a little bit more about Midoriya's quirk, how he got it, how it works, things like that, because it's actually a little bit mysterious. I'm wondering why no one else ever asked about it before, because Midoriya is the type of person who he gets info on people and how their quirk works and what are their weaknesses and what are their strengths, right? Maybe Bakugo feels the same way now. He's like, maybe I should start looking at how other people use their quirks so I can come up with strategies as well, and he just wants to learn more. But knowing Bakugo, he probably just, it's probably not just not curiosity for him, you know what I mean? There's got to be a reason behind why he wants to talk about Midoriya's quirk, and I think it's because he suspects that he got it from All Might, or somehow All Might is involved, because All Might pays a lot of attention to Bakugo, to Midoriya rather, and Bakugo obviously notices this. Before they even started training in the where Midoriya got his gamma suit, you know, his new suit, Bakugo was talking to All Might and he asked him a question, and All Might didn't want to answer him, and then Bakugo's like, okay, it's cool, it's alright. If you don't want to tell me, then don't tell me. And then after he developed his AP shot, he almost hurt All Might, obviously not on purpose. He almost hurt him, and then Midoriya came out of nowhere, kicked the rock with his new shoot style, and then All Might was impressed, and Bakugo was just like, watch yourself, All Might. It's whatever. Just watch yourself. You know, if you can't protect yourself anymore, at least watch out. So here's what I think. If they do fight, obviously I want Midoriya to win. I do want Midoriya to win. But do I think that Bakugo can win? Yes, of course. To be honest with you, Bakugo has had his quirk a lot longer than Midoriya has, and even though Midoriya has come a long way with using One for All, it's still I feel like if Bakugo is a better fighter overall, and remember, even though Midoriya can use, you know, full cowling and he has his shoot style now, he's not been using shoot style for that long, and full cowling only has a certain amount of power behind it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly how much, maybe 10%, maybe, you know, 15%. He never really says anymore, and I'm kind of glad that he doesn't, because after that 1,000,000% punch, which wasn't really 1,000,000%, it's kind of hard to tell how much power he's really putting into One for All. That, not taking anything away from Midoriya, obviously. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I want him to win. But if he doesn't win, he won't take it as hard as Bakugo will. If Bakugo loses to Midoriya, he will take it hard. I mean, like, he will be really upset. I don't know the stuff. He might, you know, he might turn to the villain side or something. I don't know, to be honest with you. I mean, he didn't betray them when he got the offer to join them when All for One was around. But I don't know, man. I just feel like Midoriya would be able to take the loss easier. He'll be able to take the L easier than Bakugo will if they fight and they lose. If Bakugo wins and Midoriya loses, they'll probably just cement the fact that in his mind he actually is better than Midoriya, even though he has his quirk now. Because for a while, you saw even at the beginning of the first season, that he was like, oh, you lied to me all these years. I thought you were quirkless, and now I found out that you had a quirk. Do you think you're better than me? That's why you never told me about your quirk? You were just hiding it all this time, stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff that he was saying when he first found out. But actually during this, you know, provisional license arc, we see him a couple episodes ago be like, oh, you finally made your power your own. You know, you made your quirk your own. You've come a long way, basically, he was trying to say. He gave him he gave him props, basically, for all that he's been able to accomplish so far. But now, you know, I think he's finally curious about who would win, me or you. Like, what are you gonna do, bro? Let me know, like, what your quirk is about, and then let's just fight. I hope that's what happens. I don't know if that's gonna happen at all, because like I said, where we're at right now in the anime, there's nothing that could put me on to be like, oh yeah, this is definitely gonna happen for sure. No. I'm just talking about what, excuse me, I'm just talking about what I think could happen, and like, you know, how I feel about it. Because like I want Midoriya to win, and I want Bakugo to get a little bit more humble, just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit more humble. Like, bro, you're good, your quirk is good, you're an amazing hero, but you're not the best that there ever was. Everyone in your class, including Midoriya, has room to improve. You know what I'm saying? You're good, but you're not the best thing in the world. Like, other people, when their quirks could still murk you if you're not careful. Like, Midoriya is extra careful. He knows, he writes down notes. He's not prideful at all. He's willing to get help. He even asked help for Ida to help, him refine his shoot style. He didn't know how to fight with his legs, but he asked for help. You know what I'm saying? Midoriya is never going to take the hard way. He's always going to take, the easiest way, the simplest way. Not that he doesn't work hard, but you know what I'm saying? He's not going to make things harder for himself by not asking for help. And Bakugo's the exact opposite, you know what I'm saying? He's strong enough to do whatever he needs to do on his own, and he never really needs to ask for help. It reminds me of what's it called? Reminds me of Goku and Vegeta, and also reminds me of Naruto and Sasuke. Not that they're the same, but just the rivalry between the two. And that's all I really wanted to talk about. Based off this preview for next week, episode 60, it looks like in the future they're going to fight. And if they fight, I hope Midoriya wins. If Bakugo wins, that's okay too. I don't care who wins, I just want to see them fight. There's going to be great character development, because that's the way My Hero Academia looks to do it anyway. No one fights for the sake of fighting. They fight to develop the characters and the story. Fights don't just happen for no reason. But anyway, those are my thoughts, guys. Let me know what you thought about it. If you ever want me to do any other like small videos on thoughts that I have about something else that happened, maybe something I missed, maybe something I shouldn't have missed, and it's very obvious to everyone else, but not me. Let me know. And I will see you guys in the next video. You have a good day. Bye.